4 months later, we're back again, this time in the van.
This time the weather was, at least on the first day, favourable. We finally got to experience Honeymoon Bay in all of its glory.
You fall in love with it because and that's why it's called Honeymoon Bay, but I don't. But honeymoon is after you marry. No, it's before, isn't it? It shines on it. It looks like honey.
Maybe.
Hands up in the moonlight, dancing all through the night. I like what it sounds like. Keep it going, keep it tight. This side of paradise. This side of paradise. What's the pattern in the chatter tonight? It's a big mile, you're a heartthrob. I'm alright, alright. And I only wanna be with you. And I'm hoping that you feel it too. It's almost like a dream come true, come true, come true. Hands up in the moonlight, dancing all through the night. I like what it sounds like. Keep it going, keep it tight. This side of paradise. This side of paradise.
What did I find?
You found a hermit crab,
I
didn't you?
did, yes. That was pretty cool, wasn't it?
And it kept going in, out, and scaring me.
Hermit crab, not a hermit crab. God, you're ugly. Now we arrive.
We had burgers for dinner.
The food is very important. Don't forget the food, people.
Which I might add, this caravan park, just within walking distance, is the best bakery that has just made this trip that little bit more luxurious.
Where'd it come from?
The bakery just down the road. We rushed down the park and we walked there and me and Louie paid. And there's like little stores back there.
Fresno Lodge, eat your heart out. You
Yeah.
might have a breakfast buffet, fancy thing. This place has a bakery with fresh made croissants every morning.
So, on our first full day here,
We walked into Wine Glass Bay, down the 1,000 stairs and then up it again. Me and Lily were the only kids there.
Many people said it's 1,000 steps. Be careful of this walk, it's 1,000 steps. So that means that going down will mean you'll have to do the 1,000 steps up.
and when we say 1,000 steps, just to be clear, it is actual steps, not footsteps.
You're going down, and I was sort of thinking, oh my God, the reverse of this is going to be so hard.
report suspicious activity and call 911 for immediate response.
Why is it crazy?
535 steps.
The amount of times we've heard on like tours and stuff, people saying, now be aware, the walk into Wineglass Bay is 1,000 steps down that you've got to do back up. Right now I'm just like, can the kids handle this?
535.
No,
535.
except we haven't gone down 535. We've only gone down 235
No, we haven't.
because you counted to 300 at the top.
No, I didn't.
Wineglass Bay walking tour, maths for the whole family.
Turn off the TV, it's starting to freak me out. It's so loud, it's like my ears are bleeding. What am I feeling? Can't look at the ceiling. The light is so bright, it's like I'm overheating. It's mine, is it mine? Who am I to judge? Oh, I should be fine, but it's all too much.
Yes!
No, I'm wearing shoes that are getting wet.
Oh. Hey, Daddy.
I get overwhelmed so easily. My anxiety creeps inside of me, makes it hard to breathe. Words come over me, feels like I'm somebody else. I get overwhelmed so easily. My anxiety keeps me silent when I try to speak. Words come over me, feels like I'm somebody else.
Okay, he's okay. He's finding a way around. Look, Daddy, look. We found another one.
Oh, look at that.
Keep it still.
Look at those, Daddy. Hey, Mommy.
That's so
Cool. No, don't go on my arm. Please don't go on my arm.
entirely different colours.
Yeah, they're gorgeous.
Turn your hand over the other way, Olivia.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
No, they heal. How do you know? Because they're healing bugs. They heal.
They're really cool. And we did a great job. You guys humped your backpacks all the way down the hill and then all the way back up the hill. But
do not like going up that hill.
we were going to go for a swim at Wineglass Bay. And what happened when we got down there?
It was so choppy and there was blue bottles and the waves like...
Yes, they were big waves.
Usually when you look at pictures of Wineglass Bay, it is glassy still, really tranquil and serene. You kind of imagine it to be like, you know, this really peaceful,
Tropical
serene
almost.
experience. We get down into Wineglass Bay and we can hear boom and all this whoosh, and we're like, that doesn't sound tranquil. And we kind of step out onto the beach and it is just
Wild.
it's like something out of the lost world. It was crazy wild.
You can't jump that wave. That one. Look at that one.
Oh my god! This is...
We're going to get wet here on that wave.
Yes! Look at that one!
Is it cold?
Mommy, you're gonna get so waves. Look, look, look. I'm not turning my back to the waves. Look, look, look. That makes me...
The sea spray from the waves basically made the entire beach invisible. You could stand at one end of the beach and you couldn't see any more than about 100 meters down the beach because there was just so much sea spray.
It was pretty cool.
It
I wanted to go surfing. You didn't let me.
There was no way anybody was getting in that water. And as far as, you
far
know,
too volatile.
And also the blue bottles.
well, that's what I was going to say. As far as anything, you know, tranquil and peaceful, you're kind of navigating the sand because there are these blue bottles everywhere washed up. And according to Lily, they can still sting you when they're dead and washed up. So it was a very impressive walk. I swear I heard applause when we finally hit that last step and we were back on sort of the walking path of, you know, the way up to the lookout, because I just thought, are we going to make it with these two kids? And I was impressed because there were all these older, really pro-looking walkers. You know, they've got their camel packs
and their walking sticks and
they look
proper
all,
walking sticks.
Yeah, and they've got like their walking caps, and so many people wearing their, you know, I trek for fun kind of shirts and stuff, and we're just there with like our big W shoes, our, you know, water bottles from shiploads, and we're just like, oh, I wonder if we can do this with two kids.
Yeah, it'd be fine.
We're crazy. I have to say it, Mummy, because otherwise it doesn't make sense.
Go.
Oh, it's so beautiful, isn't it?
Guys,
Yeah.
grab your stuff.
Right.
There's a tsunami coming.
How do you know?
It's the end of the world. Grab your stuff. Let's go. We got to get to high ground.
Oh no!
This is the end.
Quick! Run!
It was a spectacular walk down. It was a hard walk back up.
And then we had to walk up to the lookout to what?
Yes, but it was so worth it, wasn't it? Because
Yes.
you understood so much more about where you had been and what you were looking at.
And the terrain of how you go up and then down into the bay and then up part of the hazards and
We went up the hazards.
part of it. You were on the backside of Mount Amos.
His bottom.
Yes, his bottom. So we did the Abishno Penguin Tour down at their rookery next to Diamond Island Resort. And how many penguins did we see?
We saw 6 million.
we saw a daddy penguin, a mummy penguin, an Olivia penguin, and a Lily penguin.
And a big fat one.
And one that I swear was stuffed. It was molting season. We weren't aware of the sharp decline in like numbers in penguins that come out regularly. So we were kind of with scarce.
Underawed would be the word.
He's so delirious right now. Alrighty, you ready? You're even the same colours as it up there. That's it.
Underawed.
Yeah, but it was nice. The kids still saw them in their natural habitat.
It was very
But
cool.
we will definitely come back for that one. Anyone wanting to buy us a Christmas present?
Can we have that?
Family
please?
pass for another Vishnu penguin tour.
But
Yes.
in the peak season.